Evening, everybody, and welcome to Week 7 of the Home Team Friday Countdown. Blake and Zane are standing by, ready to break down 3 of the biggest games on the schedule for tomorrow night. All right, our games this week are big one in the SIAC as someone will probably fall out of title contention. Jasper will be at Castle. We're going to stay in the SIAC. For Wrights, will be at Memorial. The Tigers are starting to get hot right now. They've won 3 in a row. And then we head to Kentucky, where it's a rematch of last year's 2A District Championship game. McLean County and Owensboro Catholic, both of those teams are a perfect 3-0 this season. All right, let's bring in the crew now. Blake Sandlin, and from the Journal-Democrat, Zane Clodfelter, as always, joins us. Guys, let's start in the SIAC. Big game for both Jasper and Central. Both these teams with only 1 loss, and in all honesty, especially the way Central is playing right now, a second loss will probably knock somebody out of the championship race. So, Blake, you get us started with Jasper.
Yeah, Randall. Well, Jasper wants to stop the bleeding right now. The Wildcats have been great this year, but lost their first game of the season last week at Central. They proved they could play with the best in the conference, losing on a defensive stop late in the game. And if Blake Mann has his normal good outing, Jasper has a great chance at getting the road win.
Well, Blake, Castle has utilized a dynamic rushing attack to jump out to a 4-1 start, and I would expect more of the same as the Knights are back home playing just their second game in Paradise this season. Since giving up 14 points to North defensively in Week 1, Castle hasn't allowed more than 7 points in any game, while averaging 27 points over that span.
Yeah, guys, and I think a key to this one, we're going to see the ball stay on the ground a lot tomorrow night. Of course, Castle has the number 2 running back as far as yards go in the SIAC and Peyton Garzini. Jasper, the number 1 rusher in the SIAC and Blake Mann. So we're going to see both these guys stay on the ground a lot tomorrow night. All right, our second game of the week, it should be a good one, is Wrights will be at Memorial. Of course, the Panthers are trying to snap a losing streak. And Zane, let's go ahead and get you started with Wrights.
Yeah, Randall, since starting 2-0, Wrights has lost 4 in a row against a challenging SIAC schedule, and things won't get easier for this young team. William Maynard was a bright spot last week for the Panthers offensively, notching 60 yards receiving from Reed Brickey. Perhaps having more threats receiving will aid the rushing game for Wrights. We'll see. Wrights has lost 3 in a row to the Tigers, so you know this senior class will be starving for a win.
No doubt about that, Zane. And the Tigers, they may be getting hot at the right time. Memorial has won 3 in a row. They had little problem with Bossy last week. The issue with the Tigers has been penalties. They had multiple touchdowns called back last week. If they can get that cleaned up, they can make a big run.
Yeah, it should be a good one. And again, that will be our streaming game tomorrow night. You can watch it live on our website, tristatehomepage.com at 7. Lance Wilkinson will have the call. All right, our final game of the night heads to Kentucky. It's also this week's Home Team Friday showdown. 3-0 McLean County visits 3-0 Owensboro Catholic. This is actually a rematch from last year's district championship game that the Cougars won. Zach Wagner is building something special in McLean County. They have looked really good so far this season. Blake, can they manage to beat the Aces again back-to-back years on Owensboro Catholic's home turf? Can they do that?
It's going to be a fun one, Randall, no doubt about it. McLean County surprised a lot of people last year. The Cougars beat Owensboro Catholic 37-36. It was their first district championship in school history. McLean County lost a couple of big-time playmakers in Landon Capps and Peyton Caraway, but Terry Wagner has his team playing well again this year. The Cougars are averaging 44 points a game. This one could come down to a shootout.
Well, Blake, the Aces are off to an impressive 3-0 start, and there should be plenty of confidence moving forward with Lincoln Clancy. Completed 80% of his passes last week, and a lopsided victory as he threw, forget this, 3 touchdowns and finished with 152 passing yards. Look for Michael Sullivan, Braden Mundy, and Max Byrne to help keep those numbers up.
Yeah, like I said, this is this week's Home Team Friday showdown, and I think it has the potential to be an absolute shootout. All right, guys, absolutely. As always, thanks much. Great job, and we'll see you on the football field tomorrow night. All right, coming up at 10:20 over on ABC 25, we have high school football tonight coming up. We have one of those Thursday night high school games. I really love it. Owensboro is on the road tonight at Muhlenberg County. The Red Devils offense has been red hot, and we'll find out how many points they were able to put up tonight against the Mustangs. Again, we'll have those highlights 10:20 over on ABC 25. Eyewitness News right now.